Today we're doing oxtails. We're doing oxtails outside on the Weber grill. We're doing smoked oxtails. Every day, cooking every day. Today's Saturday, and I went out and I grabbed these oxtails from Costco. They're only like $6.39 a pound. Now they're cut much bigger than I normally like. I like them cut in a little quarter inch slices. But $6.39 a pound, that's not bad. Normally you can get on sale. You can get them on sale, $8.99, $9.99 a pound. That's in New Jersey. So at that price, we'll live with the bigger oxtails. There's a lot of meat on these. I mean, one, maybe two is enough for one person. All right, we're using our slow and sear. It kind of burns the charcoal slowly across. It's a good age. You can just pile your charcoal up and light one side. But it's a nice little tool, you know, gotta have your toys. And I'm using a piece of apple wood. So we're gonna use apple wood to smoke these oxtails. All right, let me show you guys how I got the grill set up. See, one side is lit, and that's gonna slowly burn across. And we're probably shooting for a temperature around 260, 250, 260. But let's get this grill closed up because it's ready to go. All right, now 2 hours later, we're running around 260 or so. So 2 hours later, this is what we got. Nicely smoked oxtails. But we're not done yet here. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna braise these oxtails in some liquid. They're looking good, guys. Nice mahogany color. 2 hours of applewood smoke. All right, so we're gonna braise these with some onions, celery, better than bouillon beef, and better than bouillon garlic. Now I'm using hot water, I'm going in with hot water. Now we don't want to drastically drop the temperature of the oxtails. And now we're starting all over, our cooking process all over again. So we get that all nice and dissolved. And then of course in with our oxtails. Now we're going to cook these down. We're going to braise them down in this liquid for about 2 hours, or until they're falling apart. It's about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. We're gonna just move our grill up so it's around like about 280, maybe almost 300. So we open our vents up to achieve that. And we got these wrapped on the grill. They go. And we'll see these babies in about 2 hours. So we got a couple of games of Madden to do. All right, through the magic of editing, 2 hours. It was about 2 hours and 15 minutes went by. And this is what we got. Our onions have cooked down. The oxtails are looking good. They're smelling good. All right, we're gonna check for doneness or tenderness. Yep, they're ready to just come right off the bone. Don't want to destroy them. All right, we're gonna make a gravy with this, mushroom onion gravy. So I'm gonna take you through this real quick. In a pan, we're gonna saute down the mushrooms first. So in we go with some butter, mushrooms. Gonna hit it with a little bit of salt to, bring the moisture out of the mushrooms. And we're gonna saute these down until we get to something like this. And then about 15 minutes, you got all the water out and the mushrooms. Those are the same amount of mushrooms we put in. Amazing, isn't it? How much water is in mushrooms? All right, so now we're gonna do our onions. Saute our onions down. Now we're just kind of soften them up a little bit until they're just slightly opaque on the edges. Because we want them in the gravy. We want to taste that onion in the gravy. All right, that's about what we want. A little brown on the edges. We just get the flavor out. And when you're making gravy, technically it's a equal amount of oil and flour. So that's about a quarter cup, and then I go in with the flour. Now I just eyeball this. I've been making gravy for a while now, so I just kind of go with the flow. You know, I keep going until I get to like a little paste. Then it browns up like this. Now you gotta be careful. Don't walk away from your gravy. Don't put it down. Don't turn around to talk to somebody. It will burn. So we're right here where we want to be now. The gravy's gonna lighten up on you a little bit when you go in with the water. And now we're just gonna keep stirring this and add more water until it's really loose, because it's gonna thicken back up again. Now in with some of that braising liquid. You won't miss that, because that's a lot of flavor, guys. Now we're not going in heavy with salt or anything like that in this gravy. We're just gonna go in with some black pepper, some better than bouillon, and that's it. I mean, if you really want to add some salt and Lowry's and all that good stuff, you go right ahead. But with the onions, the mushrooms, the braising liquid, and the oxtails themselves, this gravy is flavorful. I like it a little bit more subtle. All right, so we're gonna bring this to a boil and let it thicken up. And that's it. We're gonna be ready to eat soon. We're in a homeroom stash. All right, let that boil down a little bit, get to the thickness you like. In with our oxtails. Guys, if we did this on a Saturday, this is a good, oxtails with some macaroni and cheese, collard greens. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, it's time to plate. We went with collard greens, black-eyed peas, and yellow rice. I think that's a good choice. Not bad. That's a damn on good choice. All right, that's oxtail number 1. There's a lot of meat on these oxtails. So I think I'm gonna have just 2. I'm gonna have 2 big ones. On with some more gravy. This is looking good. You know it's gonna taste good. All right, here comes our flyover. Our yellow rice, our oxtails with our onions and mushroom gravy, black-eyed peas, collard greens, oxtails. This is a great Saturday night meal. Collard greens, black-eyed peas, oxtails, yellow rice. Like, subscribe. Nothing prettier than a pot of oxtails. Every day cooking, Dad, cooking every single day.